Today is November 25th, 2023. I normally doze off and study. If I had an apartment that had the uh, had the resources to provide internet service and privacy, I would be in an apartment. But right now, apartments in city of Boise is beyond my budget. I see some people who live downtown, who lives in these very nice places. I can just imagine how much they pay each month. The rent, parking, eating, uh, that must be a tremendous amount each of the month. Each month it must be a tremendous amount of expense. But for them, I suspect that they have revenue uh, or resources that that provides that kind of affordability. So in the meantime, I have a room and I have this office. If I want to go to the room, it takes me about 3 miles to get there. So it takes me about 10 minutes to get there. And so I rather doze off here and then study. So what I've noticed about recently, the developments of of day trading has led me to um, understanding how day trading is going to be. And it is truly amazing that I have come to this conclusion of of attempting to figure out how day trading really works. And I'm persevering. I'm studying. And what I've noticed about, I sent a text message to a trading buddy of mine who was in the East Coast. I'm practically on the West Coast, right? 1 hour off. And what I've noticed about what I've noticed about day trading now is that many of the things people have certain display of what they're going through. And I was on see, they call it X now. It used to be called Twitter, but on X, this individual had a picture as his profile picture, and what he has is essentially two people, one of them with a pickaxe, the other is a pickaxe, and is chipping away into the mountain. And cross-sectional view of the two individuals is that one of them is keep going. So what that means is essentially the two individuals are vigilant and persevering towards the prize that's on the other side of that endeavor. And so the top one dug to a certain depth and then turned around and is moved and walking out of the cave. And the other is persevering, and just right around the corner there's a pile of diamonds embedded into the bedrock. And so as I was sitting here studying and then extrapolating and formulating the concepts of what Wall Street is, and as I started to absorb the words that are being used, and I'm beginning to become more aware of Wall Street. And then I then realized that what I'm doing right now is very similar to essentially what 10,000 hours are, and what the commonality is between anything worthwhile doing. Essentially, anything that's worthwhile doing requires a great amount of upheaval, essentially. And so I thought to myself, if I was a gold miner, okay, if I was a gold miner and I had a pick and a gold pan, and I was seeking out something, initially the expense is overwhelmingly, it's costly to be in that endeavor. But the thing is, the promise of future wealth propels me to keep going. It forces me. It draws me into it, despite the setbacks, despite the severe drawdown, despite the severe traumatizing depletion of the hard-earned money. And just like the old days in San Francisco when there was a gold mining, the reality is the people who sell the pick and axes actually become wealthy. And those individuals who go into the mountains and attempt to strike it rich, some do and some don't. Most likely 95% probably don't, but maybe 5% do become wealthy. So that has a direct correlation between what I'm doing and what. So this essentially is a modern day gold mining. Essentially, I'm sitting here doing, acquiring the information and the experience to place myself in a situation where I can get into that mother lode, the mother lode. And that mother lode, before I can get to that mother lode, it takes spending thousands and thousands of dollars and being attuned to the market to bring in outside information, to understand this new world that I have invested so much time into. And there is no assurance that I will get there, because when I look into YouTube channels, it says anybody who has anything to do with investing, it says individual results may differ, there's no guarantee, and things like that. That's what they say, right? So I look at it as an experience to explore this world into day trading. And just like that picture has, a person can go to a certain point, they quit and get out of that cave. But the perseverance, going to the end, and like that movie Gattaca, where this lower quality genetic individual was swimming to compete to see who can swim furthest out into the ocean before returning. And the person who turned back is worried that the person will not have enough energy to return. But it's a one-way ticket. It's a one-way ticket. It's a one-way ticket to the mother lode, and it requires perseverance and tenacity and perseverance, and that's what it seems like. I have to just keep at it. It doesn't make any sense, but it'll start to the meaning will start, the hard concrete layer of the true meaning, slowly chipping at it, and that will inevitably allow me to enter into space where I will understand it, and I I will hit that mother load. So I keep going, but in a few minutes, I'm going to go get some breakfast at Golden Corral, and then I'll keep at it. And then today's Saturday, which means that I'll do some dishwashing, and after that, I'll still keep at it.